Hi everyone! I hope you're staying safe at home and having fun. This week I have a new reading lesson for you about a new letter and a new digraph. But before we get to that, I want to remind you that a digraph is two letters that make one sound, like SH says sh and CH says ch. Next, I'm going to show you two pictures, and I want you to think about what the pictures could be, and that's going to help you figure out what the new digraph and what the new letter are. Let me show you. So I have right here, this is a big ocean animal, and this is something that we use to tell time. It's usually something that you can find on your wrist right here. You wear it right on your wrist. I want you to think about those for a few minutes, a few seconds, and then I'm going to tell you what they are, and that'll help you figure out what our new letter and digraph are. So this picture right here is a whale, and this picture is a watch. Now, if you look, you can see I underlined the WH right here, and I underlined the W here. Do you have an idea of why I did that? Why do you think I underlined the WH and the W? I underlined the WH because that is our new digraph. See, it's two letters, and it makes one sound. It says W, like in whale, W. Over here, I underlined the W because that is one letter that makes a sound, and that sound is W. So now we have our digraph WH that says W, and we know that a W says W. Let's listen to the words again. Whale, hear the W, and then over here we have watch, watch. So now you know our new digraph for the week is WH, and our new letter is W. I want to show you something else too. You have two sight words already that you've learned that have WH in it. Anyone remember what this top word is? This sight word is what, like what are you doing? What. And down here we have the sight word when, like when are you going home? WH says when. Now I'm going to show you how to write a W and a WH. So right here I have our house paper just like we do in school when we have a new letter. Now when you write a W, you can see here I traced it. It's really important that you start down here. You go down, up, down, up. Let me zoom in a little bit. There you go. And it stays in the house. See how the W's in the house? It doesn't go up here in the attic, and it doesn't go in the basement right here either. It stays right in the house. Let me show you. You start here, you go down, up, down, up. Just like that. I'm going to write it one more time. Down, up, up. Just like that. And now our WH is a little different. Our W is the same, it stays in the house. But then with our H starts in the attic. And we go down to the house, and we stay in the house. Let me show you one more time. Our W stays in the house, and our H starts in the attic, and then stays in the house, just like that. Now, we're going to do some more practice like we did in school. Let me show you. I have some letters here. And we're going to practice blending these sounds together. Let me fix it. Just like this. There you go. Perfect. There we go. So I'm going to point to each one, and I want you to say the sound with me, and then we're going to blend it all together. Ready? L, a, n. What does that say? Lan. Good job. Let's move this one. Oops, let's try this one. Okay. W, a, n. Wan. Good job. Let's change this one. Let's change this one too. Ready? W, E, B. Web. Good job. Let's try this one. K, E, D. What does that say? Ked. Good job. Let's do a couple more. W, A, P. Wap. W, I, P. Whip. Oops. All right, let's do a couple more. Oh, this is a good one. I, G. What does it say all together? Mig. Good job. Let's do one more. But this one. Ch, P. Chup. Actually, we're gonna do one more. Let me find a better one. Let's try this one. Okay, ready? Sh, I, P. Blend it all together. Ship. Ship. Great job. Now we're gonna do a little bit more practice. We are going to read a story, and as we're reading it, we're gonna find W words and WH words. I'm gonna write them on a list, just like this. So if we find a word that starts with W, I'm gonna write it over here. And if I find a word that starts with WH, I'm gonna write it over here. But I'm gonna need your help, I might miss some. You're gonna have to pay close attention. Let's zoom in a little bit. Perfect. This is called Whisker Bill. Whisker Bill lived in a hut next to the water. All day long, the wind whipped over the sand. So let's stop there. Let's see if we found any W words or WH words. So right away, do you see any right now? Let's see, I'm going to give you a minute. Look for any W words or WH words that you can find. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the first sentence. Whisker Bill lived in a hut next to the water. What do you think? I see a WH word right here. I see whisker. So I'm going to write that one down. Whisker. Okay, that's our first word. We do it like this. And I also found another word. Do you see it? Do you see another W word? I see water right there. I'm going to write water up here. Do you hear how they make the same sound? Whisker and water. Okay, good. Let's keep reading. All day long, the wind whipped over the sand. Let's look at that next sentence. Do you see any other W words or WH words? All day long, the wind whipped over the sand. I see one W word and I see one WH word. Do you see them too? Good. The first word is right here, wind. So I'm going to write the word wind down. That starts with a W. And there's one other WH word right here. It's right here. It's whipped. Whipped and wind. Okay, great job. Let's go to the next page. Whisker Bill liked to whistle when he went for a walk. He liked to whistle while he whittled, too. Let's see. Let's look at the first sentence. Whisker Bill liked to whistle when he went for a walk. There was a lot of W words in that sentence. Do you see them? Let's look for the W words first. I see the word went. I'm gonna write went down. That's a good W word. And I see one more here. Do you see it? It's right here in walk. I'm gonna write the word walk down. Great job. Let's keep looking for WH words. We already wrote whisker down, so that's not, we're not gonna rewrite it. Let's see, are there any more words you see that start with WH? I see 2 more. How many do you see? Yeah, I see whistle right here. Whistle. And I see another word, and it's actually a sight word. Do you see the sight word anywhere? Yeah, I see it right here. The word is when. Great job. All right, let's go to the next sentence. We have a really long list right now. Okay. He liked to whistle while he whittled too. He liked to whistle while he whittled too. So let's see. Do you see any W words in this sentence? Just W? No, I don't see any just W words. I see a lot of WH words though. How many WH words do you see in this sentence down here? Let's see. We already wrote whistle down, so we're not going to write that again. But there's one word. Do you see this one? This word is while. Let's write while down. While. And I see one more. Do you see it? Right here. This word is whittled. Whittled means that you use like a knife and you kind of cut wood. That's called whittling, or when you whittle. I'm going to write whittled. Wow, look at all those WH words we have. We're going to do one more page, and then we're going to stop and just finish the story. As he sat inside, the wind would whack the side of the shack. His friends thought that one day the wind would whisk Bill away. So let's see. Let's look at the first sentence. The first sentence is, as he sat inside, the wind would whack the side of his shack. So let's see. Do you see any W words? Take a look. I see 2 W words, and I see 1 WH word. Let's see. There's one. That word is wind. So I'm going to write wind down. Good. And I see 2 more right here. This word is wood. I'm going to write that down. And this word right here is whack. I'm going to write whack now. All right, we're going to read one more sentence, then we're going to stop with our list. His friends thought that one day the wind would whisk Bill away. Let's see. Do you see any W or WH words right here? I see this word again. Remember wind? We already wrote it down right here. So we're not going to write that again. Look, we have the word wood already too. But what is this word? This word is whisk. We didn't write that one down yet. Okay. Look at that long list of words we have. Wow, we did a great job. Now, I'm just going to keep reading the story, and then we're going to go over our list. One day, Bill saw white whales in the water. He thought that white whales would bring him good luck. As I'm reading, I still want you to look for W words and WH words. See how many you can find. I think there's going to be a lot in here. Whisker Bill got tired of whittling. He made a big boat. Then he had to get the big boat into the water. The boat was too big to drag to the water. Whisker Bill put it on wheels and wheeled it into the water. Then Whisker Bill rode the waves over the water. That was a really good idea. The wind whisked Whisker Bill away. It whisked him to where the white whales lived. From that day on, no one saw Whisker Bill. Wow, no one saw him again. What do you think happened? Let's see. As the wind whipped off the waves, it whistled a happy tune. It was Whisker Bill whistling from over the ocean. it was Whisker Bill whistling from over the water. So that's where he went. He just stayed on his boat and rode in the water. He must like doing that. Okay. Good job. That was a really cool story. Now let's go over our words one more time, and I want you to listen for the W sound of W. We have water, wind, went, walk, wind, and wood. And for WH words, we have whisker, whipped, whistle, when, while, whittled, whack, and whisk. Here that both have the same sound. Wood, whisk. Good job. You all did a great job with that lesson today. So remember that W and the digraph WH both say the W sound. At home, I want you to look around your house, maybe in a book or maybe on a box in your house somewhere. Try to find W words and WH words. If you find a really, really good one, I want you to take a picture of it and I want you to send it to Mrs. Clark on ClassDojo because we both want to see what you're doing. Have fun while doing that. Bye. Great job today.